I'm new to YouTube, well, at least to the crochet world. I attempted to start crocheting during the pandemic, but I don't know, life was lifing. So I just started recently, about a month ago. I picked up the needle again and I decided I was going to start crocheting. And I wanted to show you what I crocheted in the month as a beginner. I don't know how in the world I got these projects done, but I did it. And I have a great teacher. Well, I pretty much just tell her, I show her like a picture of something or an idea of something that I like, and then she tells me this is the pattern. She can look at anything and basically tell me what the pattern is. So I am going to show you guys what I made in 1 month. So you too can do this. However, let me show you now. My 8-year-old says that I need to shout out Mariana because she's the one who's been receiving my messages and guiding me along the way. Okay? Anyways, so let's go. So the first thing that I made this month was this little arumi, whatever it's called. Arumi, gumi, or I don't know how to say it. However, it's surprising because it took me like 2 hours to make, and I don't know why. It shouldn't take that long. I think now if I were to make it after having practiced for about a month, it shouldn't take me that long, but I made 2 of them. The other one I gave to my daughter. I made 2 bears. Well, I made 2 rabbits and 2 bears. This one I kept, and the other one I gave to my daughter. She's now in college. Well, this is her 2nd year of college, but anyways, I made 2 of these without the bow tie, and the other one, I don't remember what color it was, but then I started making these pumpkins. I made 2 pumpkins because it's now going to be fall, and what better way to kick off the fall season than by crocheting pumpkins. And I don't know how long this took me, maybe like a few hours. I didn't really crochet diligently and for hours at a time. Like I may start and then I stop because I have something to do. Like I said, life does its lifing. Then this is the most time-consuming project, and I keep saying it is the one and only limited edition, I will never make this bag again project. I started this bag and I didn't know that it was going to be such, it was difficult. Not the stitch itself, but this yarn is what is used to make hammocks. So I'm here in Mexico, and I didn't know that this was a hammock yarn. I don't know much about yarns and how it'll make your hand feel in the process, and I just know that I keep telling everyone that has seen the bag and says this is a beautiful bag, this is a limited edition, one and only. I will never make another bag like this again. It is very tough on the hands, and my hand hurt using the crochet needle and making this bag. So let me show you the bag. Oh, and after like 2.5 skeins of this, I ran out of the yarn. So I ended up having to find something else to make the rest of the bag with. So before I reveal the bag, I wanted to show also the other. So this is how big the ball of hammock yarn that I got. It was, like I said, 2.5 of these was about 200 grams. I don't know what that is in pounds. But I ran out of this one, which I absolutely love. It's like a mustard, I don't know, it's like yellow mixed with mustard. No, it's probably like mustard, like Dijon, no, not even Dijon, like Heinz mustard that comes out of the bottle. It's like that color. I didn't find it. Apparently it's like a seasonal thing. It was released 2 years ago. You snooze, you lose, it's done. So I ended up buying this one. Actually, I bought this one first and then I started to use it. And I didn't like the way that the stitches were looking. They looked really thick in comparison to the stitches that I had made in the mustard colored yarn. So I ended up looking at a color wheel and trying to find a good match that would go with this mustard yarn. And so I decided to go with this one. It's like a cream. And here's the end result. I made this humongous bag. Let me scoop back some. And this is what it looks like. These are the stitches. Now that I took so long making this bag, it probably took me, if I were to calculate hours, maybe about like hours altogether. I don't know. It took me about a week, only because I started on a Saturday. I maybe crocheted for like 3 or 4 hours that day, then Sunday again. And then I ran out of the yarn. So then I ended up having to look for the yarn for like 2 days. I didn't find it. I bought this one, the olive colored one. I didn't like it. Then the next day I bought the cream colored one and then I started. So it took me, I would say like about a week because I didn't crochet through and through and through. My hands were hurting too much. So then I ended up, I saw a quick tip on YouTube about how to, if the needle is hurting you while you're crocheting, that you can add a makeup sponge. So I ended up doing that and that helped a lot because the way that I hold the needle, I saw that some people hold it like a pencil. I have no idea how they do that. Kudos to you if you're one of them, but I can't. I ended up holding it like, I hold it like this. I think it's because I learned how to knit first and that's how I hold the knitting needles. So that just seems more comfortable to me. It feels comfortable. So then I ended up adding the sponge and that helped a whole lot. But I still wasn't able to crochet as long as I wanted to because metal hurts. I don't know how people use this. I actually ended up buying another needle by, I think it's called Addie is the brand. But anyways, let's get back to this bag because this bag is hilarious. I love it. I have no idea what I made it for. I just saw something that was like a smaller version of this bag. It was different. The bag had different stitches, but this is the stitch that I ended up going with because this is the one that Mariana told me would work. And yeah, I made this stitch and I like it. It's, oh my gosh, I only know the names of the stitches in Spanish. I don't even know them in English. Anyways, so I have 2 small dogs and we decided I'm actually going to use this as my bag to transport my yarns in, and I'll use like a cloth bag for the needles and just stick it in here. So whenever I go somewhere and I want to take my projects with me, I can just keep it in this bag and my needles as well. But in the meantime, we decided, my daughters and I, that we're going to put the dogs in the bag because they're small and it's cute. So let me show you. So here he is. This is Ted in the bag. It's a bag. It's a dog carrier. Stick your head out, Teddy. Look. It's a teddy bear. It's a teddy bear. Teddy, where's your head? You want to see? You want to see? Look. It's a teddy bear. It's a teddy bear. All right, thank you for modeling the bag, Teddy. You did such a good job. You did such a good job. So the other projects that I made this month include, so I went to the yarn store here and it has this beautiful yarn store. Everything is overpriced in my opinion because it's not like the US where you have Michael's or Joann's and then you're able to purchase whatever you want, and it's, I don't know, I just find it incredibly expensive, that store. I feel like they're charging you twice or 3 times the amount that it should be. So I ended up buying this yarn because my 5-year-old said she liked it, and I said I would make her a top. So this is the yarn. It is very beautiful. It actually was, it comes from Brazil. I saw the label before I made it. So this is the top that I made. It's a little halter top. It's really cute. It wasn't hard to make. It took me maybe, I started it on a Saturday and then ended up, I think it took me 3 days. But like I said, I don't crochet without stopping. I know some people have time to do that. I don't. I have small children. So anyway, the next one that I made, which is what I think I will make lots of because I really enjoy making these, and I don't find it to be difficult. It takes me about an hour to make one, is I made a bathing suit. So this is one of the bathing suits. I still have some strings that I need to cut. I just noticed that. I thought that I had cut them, but apparently not. Anyways, this is one of them. And this is the second one. Yeah, I need to cut some strings. I still haven't decided what to do with these yet. I need to see Mariana this weekend and ask her, because she's the one. I actually made a different bathing suit last year, and I didn't, I did not make the straps like this. And so I'm not really sure what to do with these loose ends, and I don't want to mess it up because then I would have to unravel it, and I don't want to do that. So those are all the projects that I made in 1 month as a brand new crocheter. Yeah, I think that it was a successful month, and I look forward to making more projects. I plan on making more bags, not as big as that. And definitely not with that yarn. So I definitely plan on making more bathing suit tops because I like it. I plan on making, I don't know, whatever calls my attention. There is a really cute top that I saw another creator make that I may end up making. I've seen it circulating the internet, and I want to give it a try. I don't think it takes too long to make, but then again, I didn't think that this bag that I made would take an eternity. I do believe that the type of yarn does make a difference on how it feels when you're making things. So yeah, I look forward to this journey that I'm embarking on. My 8-year-old has also started crocheting, and so it's something that we can share together, and I'm excited. Like I said, if you want to see more of my doggy, and just to tune in to see what my life is like here in Merida as a crocheter, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and hit the like button. I'll see you next time. Bye.